Hey everyone, I'm doing my newest game playthrough a little bit earlier than I expected because, well, I remembered that for most of next week I'm going to be busy playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So, yeah. Right now I'm going to be doing another Sonic. I want to get all the 3D Sonic games out of the way before moving on to some non-Sonic games. So, I'm going to do Sonic Adventure 1. Obviously, Sonic Adventure Deluxe Director's Cut. Yes, I know all the complaints about glitches, but I played the original Sonic Adventure 1 for Dreamcast, and, well, it's really most of the glitches that I've seen. The main problem ones are in both games, and it's only odd ones that are in this one, like going through certain walls and stuff. Whatever. You get my point. Let's just get on to the game. Now, I want anyone with a weak heart to skip over this part, just in case. Because what I'm going to say is going to shock you. This is my second least favorite of the 3D Sonic games from Sonic Adventure on. Yes, I said it. So, now I'm going to take a short break, so anyone that didn't heed my warning will have time to call 911. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to say something a little more shocking. The one game that I like, modern 3D Sonic game or whatever, that I like less than this is, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, as most would expect, but I only like it a little bit less than this. And I still think both games, despite being my least favorite of the modern 3D Sonic games, are good games. Now that I've said that Sonic the Hedgehog 06 is a good game, I will take another break so people who have had heart attacks from that horrible statement will call 911. Okay. Great. So, let's just watch this full opening. So yeah. Oh, one more statement that could frighten some people. If it wasn't for the loading times of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, I might have actually liked it more than this game. Okay, enough of those shocking statements. Let's go on to the actual playthroughs talk. For this, because it's Sonic's special adventure, not Tails, not Knuckles, not Amy, not Big, not E102, just Sonic, I'm just going to be playing through Sonic's story and Super Sonic's story. So, I'm just going to be doing Sonic's part of the game, Super Sonic. I just said that, didn't I? So, yeah, if you want to watch Tails' story or Knuckles or whatever, just play the game. Wow, that was good timing. I just picked up the Wii remote to play the game. Okay, here is the GameCube controller. Sonic Adventure Deluxe, Director's Cut. Oh, I'm sorry, DX, not Deluxe. Select a memory card. Okay, that is the file name used for Super Sonic, but I'm going to start a brand new file for normal Sonic story, so you can play through the whole thing. Now, a very interesting thing here. When you play all the stories together, it makes perfect sense, but the story seems really weird when you just play one person's story, such as just going through Sonic's story, because it's only his perspective, so it's going to seem a little... So it just feels really different than it should normally, but whatever. You'll see how it is as we go through. Alright, so as you can see, nobody's unlocked anyway. Hold on. Open something up. And let's get going. Game. Let's get him! If you want to see the instructions, just play the game. So yeah, even though this is my least favorite modern 3D Sonic games, apart from Sonic 2006, it's still a good game. Just barely. It comes really close to the borderline of good and passable. But still, whatever. Stations for books. Oh! One fault that isn't part with the gameplay, but it still really annoys me, is that. The mouth movements. It may have been made in 1998, the original version of the game, But that's no excuse for those horrible mouths. I understand that the mouths aren't part of the model's spec, but it's still so ridiculously bad. And the voice acting is kind of pretty bad in this game too. But not as bad as those mouth movements. I'm going to be making fun of those the whole game. Oh yes, and how Chaos... Well, this Chaos looks fine, but the later Chaoses, particularly Perfect Chaos, don't look like water at all. The monsters are so horribly bad, and that sky was... the background's so horribly fake. Also, from the cutoff of the buildings, you can tell this is not the same, for some reason, arena as the Station Square area itself. Which really doesn't make sense. Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Was his gun was going through that ring, which shows that that ring is half the size of him.
This could be fun.
Ah, yeah! This could be fun!
Sonic versus Chaos. The rain effect's alright, though. I really don't care about graphics that much, but there are just some things that are inexcusable. See, that water effect looks fine, especially for 1998. But Perfect Chaos and some of the others, well, mainly Perfect Chaos, are so bad that it's just inexcusable. Alright, enough ranting about that. Let's just play the game. Now, maybe one...
I'll play with you some other time.
Yeah. 60 ring points, whatever. 6 rings, holy cow, giant grand total right there.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
Come on, you big drip. Oh yeah, one of my biggest problems with Sonic I'll get to when we get to his first real stage. Well, it's not really as noticeable there as it is later, but it is my biggest problem with Sonic's part of the game. Except for the fact that his first couple stages are really boring.
It's Chaos, the god of destruction.
Now, look at that. Normally I don't complain about the graphics, but that was just bad. Eggman actually has a mouth, and he doesn't move it at all. Whatever. It just looks like... Still, it's not as bad as in Shadow the Hedgehog, the way Eggman looks when he's talking, particularly in the beginning of last story in that game, or whatever. Now this...
What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Now I saw the plane stutter in midair.
Now, what am I gonna do with you?
Whatever. Let's just get out of the first stage. No more complaining about... Wow. If he wasn't moving his foot, he looked just like plastic. Let's go.